Hi everyone, welcome back to Encounter Encouragement. Carolyn here, and tonight we're going to talk about gardening. What does it take for a seed to properly grow? In order for a seed to properly grow, first you have to have the right soil. You also have to have the right depth of soil. You have to have rain, fertilizer, and sunshine. With all these ingredients, a seed can grow to fulfill its purpose of becoming the plant from which it came. Now, let's think about people as a seed. You've heard the phrase, people come into our life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So what if the person comes into our life is the seed? What does that make you? That makes you the fertilizer, the rain, the sunshine, the soil. And that's going to depend on how long this person is in our life. If they're in our life for a season, you just might be the rain or the sunshine. If they're in our life for a reason, it might be that you are the fertilizer or the depth that they get planted. If they're in your life for a lifetime, you might be the soil. In any case, it takes your input to get them to grow, to prosper, to be who they're intended to be. What seed was planted in them that you have to nurture in your own way? We also have to look at the fact that sometimes in life, we might be the seed. The question is, where will we be planted? How deep will we be planted? Who's going to be the sunshine and rain and fertilizer for us? Each of these people that come into our life has a purpose, as we have a purpose for them. So when somebody is trying to be the fertilizer to get you to grow, think about it. Don't reject it. Think about it first and realize different seeds have different needs. For example, some seed needs to be in a different heavy type of soil. Some seed needs to be in a lighter or airier type of soil. Some needs a lot of rain, others need a little rain. Some need a lot of sunshine, some need medium sunshine shade, and others need just shade. Some seeds need a very high acidic type fertilizer. Others need more like a compost or a manure. So different seeds have different needs. Now, if you are following the reason that you are being planted, and I think we know what the reason is. Who plants us? Who puts those people in our life? Who puts us in the lives of those people? If we're following what God planted us for, if we allow Him to tell us where we're planted, why we're planted, who we're planted with, who we're planted for, then we are doing our job. We are being that proper fertilizer, that proper soil, that proper rain or sunshine for whatever the reason is. Now, sometimes we feel like we are in so deep that we are just drowning upside down, having our head held under water. We can't see, everything is black. That just might mean that we're newly planted. At that point, our job is just to bloom and grow. So when we are in someone else's life, we have the direction to be the right soil, fertilizer, rain, fertilizer. And when someone comes along who needs to be the soil, fertilizer, rain, or sunshine for us, we need to accept that. No matter what, we need to bloom where we are planted. God will put us in the right place. Our job is to bloom where we're planted. Now, if you are struggling because you don't think you're in the right place, you might be getting choked out by weeds or rocky soil. You might have the wrong type of fertilizer. You may have been planted too deep. If you're not where you belong, get where He's planting you. Get to where He's planting you, because it's only then that you will grow proper, because your proper nutrition is there. He's already put it in place. So make sure that you are where God planted you. I actually had a pastor years ago stand up in front of our church, and it was not a big church, it was about 100 people, and there was one particular person who was stirring up divisiveness among the crowd. Pastor got up and unashamedly in front of everyone said, "Most of you have been planted here. Most of you are growing here. Most of you are blooming. But there's a few of you who are not blooming where you have been planted, because this is not where you have been planted. And because this is not where you've been planted, you need to go. You need to go and be where God is planting you, because you will not grow here, and you will only be a weed among the proper seeds that are here where God planted them." Such is life for each and every one of us every day. Go, bloom where you are planted. Think about in your life, where have you been planted? Who's watering you? Who's being your fertilizer? Who's your sunshine? And then look again and see who God has put in your life that you are the fertilizer for, that you are the rain for, that you are the sunshine for. And make sure you're tending to your garden as only He could plant it. Thank you all for listening. I hope that you will go and bloom where you are planted. And until we meet again, I hope that you will be blessed. Thanks so much for listening. Bye-bye, y'all.